Hello y'all, welcome to part 3 of my Frankfurt Republic playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Autumn of Nations. And in part 2 we shattered the Constantinople system faction and made the Ottoman Empire into our puppet. And from that war we also got several other subjects of the Frankfurt Republic, which includes Kurdistan, Azerbaijan, Macedonia, and anyone else? Oh, Cyprus, yes. We also annexed a lot of territory in Arabia. And besides that, we declared war on the Second French Republic. We're fighting them in Europe as well as Africa. And the French are fighting Britain at this time, as well as our allies, which includes the Netherlands and the Czech Republic, and also some countries in Italy and all of our subjects we got from our war with the Ottomans. And we have some doctrines available now. Unlock this here, forward interception, and what else? Modify Officer Corps. Get the Air Force, get Albert Kesselring for the Air Reformer. That doesn't seem, wait, I guess that's right, whatever. So Albert Kesselring, he'll be our Air Reformer. Wasn't he a general? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different guy. Whatever. He'll be an Air Force man now. Now let's get our Navy, take the German Navy, and reform this, please. Take it back home. They're going to fight they're going to be clashing with the French Navy in the English Channel. Probably. We have a bunch of destroyers made to support them. The reserve fleet will have to prove their worth. There's a bunch of Destroyer 1934 type destroyers, and they may get destroyed. Also, we got Crimea as a puppet, I think. Yes, they are a subject of the Frankfurt Republic, and they're in the Kiel Accords, which is the faction the Frankfurt Republic leads. They are a supervised state. Now, unpause. Keep pushing into France. And let me get some more units deployed here near the front. On the French border, we need more motorized, more everything. Here's some troops here. Actually, let's send some troops over to, say, send these colonial divisions here over to the 9th Army, located in French North Africa. Well, we control some territory there. We started off with it. And let me declare war on them. Yes, get that done now. Call all of our allies. Great, so they will start advancing. Keep up the pushes in Africa and, well, in Morocco, the Moroccan front, the East African front, as well as through French Egypt and Palestine. Doctrines available. What can we do here? Finish our superior firepower tree. Unlock shock and awe. Good. And let's bring some of these, well, deploy these units here and give them over to the what army is this? The 6th Army. Kurt Student's going to have them. And hopefully that will make a difference for the push against the French. And let me get these guys some leader traits. They do need some leader traits. Infantry expert, that's good. Just give all these commanders infantry expert. Give Erwin and Rommel improv expert. Well, improvisation expert. Army 4, led by Wilhelm List. Infantry expert. Guerrilla fighter, we'll give him that. And that's it for unit leader traits right now. We're out of command power we could use for stuff like that. Unpause, so let's continue to advance. We took some provinces, but we've got to take more. We need all the provinces. We've got to overwhelm the French, who have tons of divisions, frankly. And they have, yeah, let me see here. At most, they have 537, and at minimum, there's 276. So there's a lot of troops. And are we advancing here? Maybe we are. I don't entirely know. Get some support from, well, expeditionary divisions from the Czech Republic, who is our subject at this time. They're formerly, well, it was the Bohemian Empire, then we beat them in a war. So bring these units over to Army 6, led by Kurt Student, since that's the only force in Army Group 1 that's not totally at maximum capacity. And it looks like there was some, well, the Triple Alliance, led by the Union of Britain, I think. They did have some units here in the Cooperative of Belgium. What was the Cooperative of Belgium? But they have been driven out. They got encircled, as far as I know. So let me expand the front line here. Got to redo this slightly. And let's just push along the entire front line. I got to reestablish the front line before I can even attack anymore. We just need to focus all of the 115 divisions of Army Group 1 on setting up at this point in many areas. The United Mexican States have been called into the war. That's a little concerning, but oh well. Get some more steel, more equipment, I mean. Build some more factories, military factories, please. Tons of military factories for the conflict at large. And what can we research? Artillery upgrades. How are we doing in Morocco? We are trying to push forward here. Make a, what is this? Make a front line in this area and push to the south in French Africa, French North Africa. We got this. And the French at this time are fighting. They're also fighting Mali, as well as, let me see here, Chad and Niger. They're up against them. So we're going to move some divisions down toward Mauritania, which has been made into a French puppet, and try to take Senegal as well. But we'll see how that pans out shortly. If we can just overwhelm these French forces. Take this area here. The 9th Army has some infantry divisions in their troops. Let's start pushing now with the army in the north, well, in Germany. And we have 115 divisions. Hopefully the French will be overwhelmed. Let's check on East Africa. It's going, it could be better. Kenya, we're losing ground there. We took a province here in Sinai, which was held by the French. So French Egypt. We're making progress in that area. Start the offensive here. And that will be pretty brutal. Big front line, very broad defensive line the French will have, and that'll be an issue for us, but we've got to handle it. And let me get some trade deals here from the Union of Britain. Give us some steel, please. Thank you. Keep pushing in Morocco. Overwhelm the French, or at least push them back. We got another port now. We took Rio de Oro, essentially, Laoun, whatever it's called. And East Africa may need some help. They are gaining some ground, though. I will acknowledge that. Get some more trucks and tanks. We have Reichstractors still. I should probably fix that. Let me go ahead and get some... Let me change that. Construction 3 is done. Well, we've got to research that, I mean. Assembly line production, start that research. Let me make a different tank design slightly. So let me go to here. No, what is it? Production, yeah. Reichstractor. Create a... Oh, interwar light tank chassis. Can I do anything with this? Oh, okay. So let's go with a 2-man turret. That will work, and give them small armaments or medium armaments. Close support gun. That should do fine for now. Or small cannon, I don't know. Small, go small cannon. Small cannon. Secondary armaments, what can we do? Secondary turret, don't worry about that. Special modules. I don't know, stabilizer. Sloped armor. That is that. And also, great, I gotta upgrade that. So let me give them engine. Go to 6. Armor 4, good. Engine type, I guess go to diesel. Does it make a difference? Production cost is still the same. There's just trade-offs to it. Petrol electric engine makes production go up. Let's just keep what we have. Gasoline engine, keep that. Go to Christie suspension. There we go. This will improve max speed. Done. So Reichstractor A, make these now. We're gonna make 599 of them. I gotta really improve these tanks. Like, get better ones, honestly. Researched a Bison 2 project. This is apparently a name of a German heavy tank in development, but we'll have it researched. So if they're called Bison 2s, are like Tiger tanks in this universe referred to as Bisons? I don't know. I think Bisons were artillery pieces in real life, historically speaking. The Germans may have had them. Netherlands sends us some divisions. Good. Give them over to Army 6, who is pushing near Calais and Dunkirk, and that will be 24 divisions for them. Take the rest of these units here and send them off to Morocco, or maybe no, not Morocco. Send them, I don't know. Put them in Morocco anyway. How these do? I don't know what to do with them. Send them, I guess yes. Send them to Morocco. Establish a new army though. They'll push down south with Albert Kesselring, the famous air reformer. Push here. There we go. They'll help out with Army 9. Keep pushing forward into France. We can do this. They're really struggling in Belgium. That is noticeable. They lost Dunkirk. Calais has been captured by us. They're really weak there. That is crazy. How's the Air Force battle going to air battle? We are winning. They are overwhelmed with our numbers. Our BF-109s and Stukas are doing their part in the conflict. And we are losing in some advances, but at the same time, we're making a lot of progress. Push through here. Take the Dieppe. It's clearly weak in the French defensive line. Overwhelm them. Focus on them. Yeah, focus on them. Do it. Break through there. Go along the coastline. Overwhelm more of them. Just take everything along the coastline before they can react to it. I mean, they have tons of divisions, but they're worthless if they're not in the right place. And are we losing ground? Maybe we are. Oh, great, we lost some ground indeed. Well, we still have that port, so that's good. We have this port. Hopefully we don't lose that one. And how are we doing here? Now the Second French Republic wants to fight the second. I mean, they want to fight the Central African Republic. The French are very much on the defensive. North Africa has been called into a war. French North Africa has. Why? It doesn't matter. And did we lose some divisions? Maybe we did. We did, in fact, lose some divisions. Pause the offensives for now with these guys. Just stop, except, well, push down into southern Africa. We will do that much. But they're done here. Expeditionary forces from Austria. Where do we go with these guys? I don't know. Just form a new army on the outer Kesselring. Needs to just focus on pushing forward, maybe. You guys got this. Go to Mauritania. That's all you gotta do. Take out French West Africa. Just occupy it. That is the plan for them. Or maybe send all of Wilhelm List has been injured. Sad. Well, they'll recover ultimately at some point. Keep pushing though. They're struggling so much near Paris. Army 6 is just battering down the enemy lines. It's absurd. And we have some troops moving over to their new positions now. There's a naval invasion that is trying to land. Did it fail? Bison 2 project has been researched. Now do this here. Renovate the Bundesfestung, which is like some great fortress system or something like that. Keep pushing here. Go forward. Or they're not going forward like I want them to. Push. What are you guys doing? You lost the defensive line now. Hold this line. Or just defend what you have. I don't care anymore. Just hold. Dig in. Okay, so let's move all of Army 10 somewhere else. Send the Austrians and these Dutch divisions to, say, East Africa. They'll help out there. And push in Somaliland. We're going to have the Austrians and the Dutch help us out in Somalia. There we go. And where's the German Navy? They are in... Oh, they are here. Merge them together. Their plan... Well, the mission for them is quite simple. Operate in the English Channel and don't get destroyed in the process. I don't know how much of the French Navy is still intact, but we'll have to take care of them. Free military factories, make more tanks. Take all production off of Likes tractors, the old ones. Make these new ones, please. There we go. Make tons of them. And subject may soon raise autonomy. Don't worry about it. Let me expand the infrastructure, work on this here. So let's go to this supply hub, get some trucks. Trucks for this place as well. That's fine. And here. I gotta be very careful with how I do this. I gotta make a lot of trucks. There we go, though. So, that should... I don't know. We have no issues with supplies, honestly. The big issue for us is just breaking through their defensive lines. They have so many divisions. And I'm hoping they will be overextended. I may actually have a more... Let me do this with Army 10. Send these guys off to, say... Put them in... What do we do? What do we do with them? Put them over here in Hong Kong. I'm going to fight for French China. Just try to invade that. Move the entire Navy also. They're going to be operating in China pretty soon. Go to Hong Kong. Very crazy idea, but the point is just to spread out the French on as many fronts as possible with our vast number of troops. I mean, they have a huge army themselves. I just got to get them to spread out more so they'll be overextended. Trying to respond to our army. Keep pushing here. We're not going to make it forward. Take these guys. Defeat them. We got this. I think they got this anyway. Someone's fallen ill. And what do we do now? Air Force. How are we doing there? We need more planes to be sent out. Take this Air Force here. Focus entirely on northern France. Get some more planes here. Fighters. These are old biplanes, but they'll have to do. And get one new close air support squadron established for the Frankfurt Republic. And focus them on maybe... Actually, no. Deploy these squadrons over here and send them into western France. I think I could at least help them out a little bit since we're trying to advance along the coast there. Possibly move along. Set up, please. Set up. There we go. Set up. Deploy. Deploy. Come on now. Deploy. Operate in western France. Good. That should make somewhat of a difference, I hope. And the French lines are still... I mean, we've taken land from them. It's still holding, which is annoying. Here's some steel. Gotta use it. We gotta make a lot of tanks, don't we? A lot of tanks indeed. And the French in East Africa are being a pain. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, the front there isn't really moving anymore. We lost that province in Sinai. And I think... Okay, let's focus on Mauritania. Push into West Africa with this group of Army 9 troops. I mean, like 5 divisions of Army 9. Well, Kurt Student just got injured. Wounded, I mean. Send these guys out for Army 3. Good. And the enemy is... How are we doing with equipment? Everything doing fine, except for tanks. Tanks are struggling in terms of production. We need more of those. They're also pretty old tanks in terms of design, so that's not good. Central African Federation was puppeted. Okay, the French are in Kenya quite a bit. How are we doing with here? Army 10. That's going to be a long trip to China, won't it? Mauritania has capitulated. Good. Keep pushing into West Africa. Overwhelm the French located in this area. That is the ultimate goal. And just cut them off here. Or maybe no. Do you want to do this? I'd say actually yes. Hold your lines and don't advance. Do not advance at all. Take back that province. What are you guys doing? Take the province. Why do you allow these things to happen? Move these guys down here also. Move down here. We gotta probably save those units now. Push here. Overwhelm them. Good. You gotta rescue those trapped units. That is ridiculous. They moved so fast. Move these guys down here. What are you doing? Go. Move. Relieve them. That's all you have to do. There's so many French troops in Africa. Move down here, though. Rescue those units. They're stuck. They gotta be relieved. Can you guys not break out? Break out. Distract these guys, though. Push forward. Distract them. We gotta get out of Mauritania. The enemy's pushing forward now. That's annoying. Move some units here. Get on this front line, please. What are you guys doing? Move around. Okay, so we saved those units now. Good. So now, for Army 9, let's make their front lines make sense slightly more and not so complicated. You guys focus up here. Don't advance. Just hold your ground. It's just going to bog the French down. That is the plan for them. These guys focus here. And we could drive into West Africa, but that would defeat the purpose of having the French fighting on every front possible. And now, what can we research? Get some more tanks. Yeah, we need quite a few more tanks. And the British have landed at Cherbourg in Normandy. We just got to keep advancing and hope the French will spread out more to address that issue for them. There's so many troops we have here. That's ridiculous. Army, we need to redo this front line. This is absurd. Make this more even, please, before you keep advancing. This is just ridiculous. Wait, Harold Alexander. Huh, whatever. So, get this ready now, spread out, and get ready to move on the enemy once we have these new front lines established. Good. This is more even looking instead of like we had the 6th Army watching like one province. It was absurd. And begin the offensive at this point. Go. Be aggressive. Please overwhelm the French defenders in the provinces you're attacking. Research available. Someone was injured. Get more advanced planes. Get these Focke-Wulf FW-90s, 190s. Also research 1934 basic light tank chassis. Oh my goodness, the front lines have already been messed up again. Because of the British. Terrific. Let me fix this one more time. Absurd. Of course, the British, they somehow ruined it by taking that province the 6th Army was supposed to watch. And I wonder if their naval invasion will be driven back into the sea. I don't think it will be, though, because the French are having to spread out to face us and the British. Push forward, though. Come on. Get it done. Push in a more balanced manner. This is getting ridiculous. You're losing too much ground. Get to Paris, though. Overwhelm whatever's here in Europe. Meanwhile, in Africa, we're losing a port, aren't we? Yes, so let's probably work on establishing a new port and capture territory. Yeah, that would be a good call. Naval base, anyway. Build a naval base here. That'll take how long? 1940, well, next month, essentially. Get in position, use last stand or something. Yeah, we lost the port. Please build a new air base or capture a new port. What is this? The 9th Army may be surrounded and destroyed. I'm trying to establish a port before they do get wiped out, though. It'll take some time. We just gotta dig in. All they can do is dig in and survive. That's a big mess there. Just distract them. We took Paris. Good. Now I gotta get to... Where's their capital now? I don't know. I have no idea. How are we doing in East Africa? Somalia is... it could be better. It could indeed be better. Get a new army established. Send these guys off to China. Do we want to do that? They will spread out units to fight us there, maybe. Are they making their way there now? They are. Actually, no. China is probably irrelevant in this war. They have no corps there. I don't think they do anyway. Army 11. You guys focus on pushing here and advancing on this area for Army Group 2. I think I may relocate some divisions for Army Group 2. The 9th Army is going to be annihilated. I can see it now. Can we get done with that? The port, please. These guys are stuck down here. They're doomed. They're going to be pushed back. We have some units that got encircled. Not ideal. Come on now. Get into a better position. Can these guys relocate slightly? They're being forced to retreat. Yet it's going to turn into destruction of the entire 9th Army. Chad was forced to capitulate. Not good. And can we save our forces in Morocco? I don't think we can. I'm trying to get that place built up, but it's going to be hard. Keep going. Come on now. I need like a few more days. 1 more month or less. Can you relieve these soldiers here? Relieve them. They're surrounded. They're worse off than... Never mind, they're stuck. So we have 2 encirclements going on effectively. Those guys are gone. We would have an entire army destroyed. So many colonial regiments. Yeah, they're gone. On the bright side, those colonial regiments that make up the bulk of this force, they are a lot smaller than the main infantry divisions we use, which means the casualties won't be as bad. As terrible as it still is, it still won't be as bad as it could be. And I'm thinking with how serious the situation in East Africa is, forget this crazy China scheme. You guys are going to go defend here, push in Somalia, and try to establish some form of counterattack. These colonial regiments are suffering. They're good for garrison duty, not very good for, say, yeah, that army's gone, they've been annihilated. Push into the rest of France, though. We will have vengeance for our lost divisions. In the whole German Army Group 1 with 115 divisions, we lost a handful of divisions, I noticed that now. Transfer a few of these to Army Group 1. There we go, so 122 divisions for Army Group 1 are going to continue their push into France and overwhelm the foe as best as they can. We need more tanks also. We're losing tons of them. Need more tanks. More tanks, more rifles, and just drive back the French in Europe. I can't believe we lost that entire army. Please hold in Somalia. And in... where? Here? Okay, stop the push here. Just pause. This isn't working. Meanwhile, in... pause this also. Not working. We stopped our advances in East Africa and the... well, in Somalia. We need to do that. This is not working. You're just becoming weaker. Stop pushing. What are you doing? Stop this push. There. Hold. Do nothing else but hold. And can we save our positions in Somaliland? Please. You guys are ridiculous. This is absurd. Okay, so let's move Army 10, who is moving to Asia, over to Kenya. And apparently advancing with the colonial regiments may not have been the best idea. I will admit to that. But on the bright side, the French are getting crushed in Europe. Take La Rochelle. The French capital is in Brittany. Can we have military access, please? I don't think they'll say yes. I mean, it's surrounded, I think. I don't know. Push here, though. These guys are doomed. They're doomed. Defeat them, they're surrounded. And this makes up for our lost divisions, I suppose. They're gone. Those French units are destroyed. Take the rest of European France. Well, mainland France. And get some more weapons manufactured. At least we've had victories overall, compared to our experience in Africa, which has not been going well. We still got to hold this port down. What are you doing? Hold the port. You guys are going to be annihilated if you lose the port. The 8th Army is in danger, more so. They don't, I don't know, it's more danger than they believe. They don't even know how bad the situation is. There's so many infantry divisions down here, too. I think they moved so many quality troops to fight in Africa. They definitely weakened themselves in France proper. I mean, that's paid off for Army Group 1. Everyone else has just sort of been sacrificed, how to speak. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. Move more colonial regiments around. Defend everything, please. Okay, the port is holding. It's surrounded, though. These guys have lost their position where they need a port now. Build a port here in the tip of the Horn of Africa. Get that done just so we can hold out slightly longer. Can these guys break out at all? I don't think they can. They're going to hold here, though. Yeah, just hold here. Just have the 10th Army hold in that port in Somaliland. I got to help out the beleaguered, the surrounded forces of the... Okay, never mind. They're going to be annihilated. The 8th Army is not doing too well. Prepare to advance, though, or try to advance in Somaliland with these infantry divisions from the Netherlands and from, I think, Austria. Army... Who needs troops now? Army 8? Did that work? Yeah, Army 8. Or how do they... Whatever, they're surrounded anyway. That was probably not the best decision. Whatever. Just get these guys in position, though, please. Focus up here. Hold your ground. And just, yeah. Army 8 is surviving. More than half of it's been destroyed. But on the bright side, like I've said before, at least that kept the French distracted. And the Empire Middle India declared war on... What in the world is the Empire Middle India? Empire of India. Is that French India? You're kidding me. Well, a French Empire of India, anyway. Very strange. You're fighting the East India Company, though, which means they could be distracted for a significant period of time. And there's so many divisions. 50 divisions watching this one division in Vichy. That's crazy. It's like using a shotgun to kill a fly. They're done. That was instant. Nearly instant anyway. Moving here in Bordeaux. Push forward to the Spanish border with Army Group 1. Overwhelm whatever's left of the French. Take the port of Bordeaux. They have no ports after that. After that, I don't know what to do. We have to take Brittany eventually, or those British guys will take it. Build for allies, do some stuff for them. Can we advance forward, please? Push forward here, push forward everywhere. Just overwhelm whatever the French have, and just cut them to pieces. Bordeaux is falling. These guys are stuck here now. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I don't think it's going to get better. Those guys in the south are doomed on the Spanish border. They can't retreat or anything. They're stuck. They're trapped. And let's push out of Somaliland, or try to anyway. The French are spreading out more to deal with their issues in Europe, I believe, and we lost Jerusalem. That is a bit of a problem, but oh well. Can you guys take Brittany? Seriously, can you take Brittany? Why'd you take it? Oh my goodness gracious. Give me military access. I'll bite. Or they can't even give me military access. Okay, let's do this then. Military access. Do you want to join our faction? Oh, they're in a faction. They're not allowed to join factions anyway. Okay, so military access. Give me military access. Good. I think I was saying military access. Take this here. The French are so doomed in this area. That is absurd. All these divisions are going to be annihilated. Crazy. Just gone in a little bit, a shortest amount of time. And the British are taking land there. Are they giving us military access like I asked them? Please do it. We need that. Okay, good, they are. I think they are anyway. Non-aggression pact, sure, why not? Let's do that. Free military factories, make more weapons. Meanwhile, in Somaliland, we are advancing outward because, as it turns out, units that aren't colonial regiments do better than colonial regiments. Why did I think they were going to be able to hold up an offensive on their own? That was a mistake. Get more troops here. That is I'm making old-fashioned rifles, I mean. This is it. Look at all these units. This encirclement is absurd. This big pocket, that is like, what, 13, that's 23, 25, 20, nearly 30 divisions gone. Destroy them. Disappear, poof. Watch them go up in flames. There we go. The helmets are disappearing. The helmets doing so many divisions are gone. That is amazing. Poor Frenchmen. They're doomed. There we go. That encirclement's complete. Now let's dump 115 divisions on Brittany. That's only like, what? Imagine this. So say about, let's say 10, no, each division's like 10,000 men. If we look at our infantry here, and that's the bulk of the German military, and our tank divisions by comparison, panzer units, that is, well, not as large as the infantry, but the infantry are the bulk of our military, and that is going to be nearly 1 million men probably invading Brittany, just attacking Brest. I mean, we have that's so many troops too. This is not going to end well for those guys stuck there. And let's concentrate on our entire air force on that part of France. Western France is going to be hit with so many so many bombs from our air force operating out of captured air bases that belong to the Second French Republic in the, well, not too long ago. Did we lose some close air support? I think we did. Oh well, move these guys around. Why can you move? Move. Move here. Good. Western France. There we go. And this is about to get crazy. So start the offensive now. Can we do this? They are surrounded. And this is nuts. All these divisions. So many. There's like probably like 700,000 divisions until it's over. They have to lose. And now they have another encirclement. It's over though. Free France. And we have won our war with the Second French Republic. And what can we do? Make them into a puppet. Make so many puppets. Need a lot of subjects here. I don't want to liberate anyone. I want subjects. Maldives, Kingdom of Libya. Split their empire to pieces. Can we satellite France? Supervised state. Good. Do all that. And keep taking land here or something like that. Corsican Republic. Brittany will take that. Federal Republic of Ethiopia. Keep Senegal. Who else? Vietnam. Cayenne. Belize. Wait, I have a focus to puppet them. What am I doing? Do I? I should, I mean. Puppet them. Supervised state, but they have like no land, so it's awkward. Supervised satellite the Empire of India, or no. French North Africa. Intern, though. And can I just pass briefly? Oh, they're going to puppet them, I think. They puppeted Mexico. That is awkward. Tunisia, Papua New Guinea, just take everything. Communist China? We can... Okay, so never mind. keep puppeting stuff though. Kingdom of Egypt and Independent Vilayet of Arabia. Wait, why do they have that? Oh, that's confusing. I guess because they have a core on that. Satellite Sudan. We'll annex this then. Satellite Sudan. Kingdom of Egypt. Or not. Gabon. So many things. Guangxi Republic. Tahiti. Laos. Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Gambia. Republic of Madagascar. Intern. Pass. And Congo, Brazzaville. Well, just take some territory here. What else can we do? Occitan Republic. Do that or no? I don't want to make... Well, the British are making the French into their subjects. So let's just take whatever we can. They're going to make France into a puppet is what I'm saying. So let's take whatever we can get in turn. Pass again. Or no, they made the Basque into their own puppets. Okay, puppet them. Who can we puppet now? Mauritania, Mexico. What can we do? Supervised state since they were occupied. That's what you get. Triple Alliance for doing all that. In turn. And we're done, essentially. We could take all of this, though. I don't know what to do with that. Just occupy this because we can. Take Alsace-Lorraine and Champagne here and all this. And let's just take all of this fine, as much as we can get away with. In turn. And I'm going to take Paris. Or no, I'm done. Hit done. That is that. And so the Frankfurt Republic and the Kiel Accords have emerged victorious against all of their enemies, and we now have way too many subjects, honestly. And I'm going to end this playthrough here. Thank you for watching. You can check out Aeternum Nations in the video description. The link to it is there. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe.